Psychology fact: people who prefer sunrise to sunset often cherish new beginnings and optimism. Crush fact: if someone regularly shares their favorite songs with you, they're trying to communicate their feelings indirectly. Male fact: a man who enjoys solo sports often values self-reliance and personal challenges. Girls fact: girls who often change their hairstyle may be expressing their evolving identity. Relationship fact: couples who can sit together in silence often have a deep and comfortable connection. Personality types fact: people who love the rain often find comfort in introspection and calmness. Deep fact: the most profound understanding often comes from personal experiences, not just knowledge. Gen Z fact: Gen Z often prioritizes mental health and emotional well-being over material success. Millennial fact: millennials typically value flexibility and autonomy in their work life. Parenting fact: parenting is not just about guiding. It's also about learning from your children. Emotional intelligence fact: recognizing others' emotions is a sign of empathy and emotional intelligence. Happiness fact: finding joy in rs happiness is a hallmark of a content and generous spirit. Friendship fact: friends who motivate you are pushing you towards your own success. Love fact: love that endures isn't just about romance, but mutual respect and understanding. Dating fact: dating becomes meaningful when it's more about connection than attraction. Male fact: men who enjoy reading often have a rich inner world and empathetic nature. Girls fact: a girl with a love for adventure often seeks excitement and new experiences in life. Relationship fact: honesty in a relationship creates a foundation of trust and openness. Psychology fact: enjoying solitude can be a sign of self-sufficiency and inner peace. Emotional intelligence fact: emotional intelligence includes the ability to not only understand but also manage emotions. Deep fact: wisdom often comes from listening more and speaking less. Gen Z fact: Gen Z is characterized by their adaptability and digital fluency. Millennial fact: a hallmark of millennials is their desire for meaningful and impactful work. Parenting fact: great parenting involves fostering independence while providing a safety net. Sad fact: the deepest sorrow is often hidden behind the brightest smile. Happiness fact: true contentment comes from within, not from external achievements. Friendship fact: a true friend is someone who accepts your past, supports your present, and encourages your future. Love fact: enduring love is about growing alongside someone, not changing them. Dating fact: the essence of good dating is discovering someone's soul, not just their surface. Male fact: a man who values quiet moments often has a contemplative and thoughtful nature. Psychology fact: when people prefer spicy food, it can indicate a love for adventure and strong sensations. Crush fact: if someone constantly shares memes with you, they're likely trying to connect through humor. Male fact: a man who enjoys long walks often values deep thoughts and contemplation. Girls fact: when a girl doodles a lot, she might be expressing her creative and imaginative side. Relationship fact: couples who cook together often strengthen their bond and communication. Personality types fact: people who are night owls tend to be creative thinkers and enjoy solitude. Deep fact: the most meaningful moments are often those that are unplanned and spontaneous. Gen Z fact: Gen Z is more likely to Value social causes and activism in their choices. Millennial fact. Many millennials prefer a flexible work environment over a traditional 9 to 5. Parenting fact. Good parenting often involves teaching kids resilience and adaptability. Emotional intelligence fact. Those who apologize first are not weak, they value the relationship more than their ego. Happiness fact. Happiness can be found in letting go of what you can't control. Friendship fact. Friends who share books often share a deep intellectual connection. Love fact. True love is about accepting each other's flaws and growing together. Dating fact. Dating someone who makes you laugh is a sign of a strong emotional connection. Male fact. Men who prefer action movies often enjoy excitement and challenges. Girls fact. Girls who play video games can be just as competitive and skillful as boys. Relationship fact. Trust in a relationship is like paper, once crumpled, it's never perfectly smooth again. Psychology fact. Those who enjoy puzzles often have a problem-solving and analytical mindset. Emotional intelligence fact. High emotional intelligence involves knowing when to speak up and when to listen. Deep fact. The hardest decisions often lead to the greatest rewards. Gen Z fact. Gen Z values authenticity and transparency in their relationships. Millennial fact. Millennials often seek work that is meaningful and aligns with their values. Parenting fact. Effective parenting includes leading by example and showing rather than telling. Sad fact. The most painful goodbyes are the ones that are never said and never explained. Happiness fact. True happiness is about appreciating the present, not dwelling on the past. Friendship fact. A friend who stands by you in crisis is more valuable than 100 who stand by you in joy. Love fact. In love, the smallest gestures often mean the most. Dating fact. Successful dating involves honesty and being open about your intentions. Male fact. A man who loves animals often has a nurturing and compassionate side. Psychology fact. When you dream about falling, it often means you're feeling out of control in real life. Crush fact. If someone consistently texts you late at night, they're likely thinking about you before they sleep. Male fact. A man who often cooks for you is showing his affection through his actions. Girls fact. When a girl is constantly organizing things, it's often her way of feeling in control. Relationship fact. Couples who tease each other usually have strong communication and trust. Personality types fact. People who prefer being alone aren't always lonely, sometimes they just enjoy their own company. Deep fact. Sometimes, the most profound silence is between two people understanding each other. Gen Z fact. Gen Z values authenticity more than perfection in their online interactions. Millennial fact. Many millennials prioritize experiences over material possessions. Parenting fact. Great parents don't just provide, they also guide and inspire. Emotional intelligence fact. People with high emotional intelligence can read the room and adapt their responses accordingly. Happiness fact. True happiness comes when you stop waiting for it and start enjoying now. Friendship fact. A friend who listens without judgment is worth more than a dozen who only talk. Love fact. Love isn't about finding a perfect person, but seeing an imperfect person perfectly. Dating fact. In dating, the most attractive quality is not looks, but genuine confidence and kindness. Male fact. A man who values your opinion Respects you as much as he loves you. Girl's fact. A girl who smiles a lot might be fighting the toughest battles inside. Relationship fact. The strongest relationships are built on the foundation of mutual respect. Psychology fact. People who prefer music over TV often use it as a way to escape and heal. Emotional intelligence fact. Emotional intelligence is understanding that everyone has a different story. Deep fact. The deepest conversations often happen in the most unexpected places. Gen Z fact. Gen Z often feels more pressure to succeed academically than previous generations. Millennial fact. Millennials are often seen as tech-savvy, but many crave simplicity and nature. Parenting fact. Effective parenting is less about rules and more about guiding. Sad fact. The hardest part of sadness is often hiding it with a smile. Happiness fact. Happiness is not having everything but finding joy in what you have. Psychology fact. People who enjoy stargazing often find peace in the vastness of the universe. Crush fact. When someone remembers small things about you, it means you've made a big impression on them. Male fact. A man who openly expresses his emotions shows strength, not weakness. Girl's fact. If a girl is constantly giving advice, she genuinely cares about your well-being. Relationship fact. In a thriving relationship, partners support each other's dreams. Intelligence fact. Emotional intelligence fact. Often resolve conflicts by seeking to understand, not to win. Deep fact. True bravery is facing your fears, not being fearless. Gen Z fact. Gen Z is known for valuing individuality and self-expression. Millennial fact. Many millennials seek careers that offer a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Parenting fact. Great parenting is about teaching kids how to think, not what to think. Sad fact. Sometimes the hardest part is not knowing which bridge to cross and which to burn. Happiness fact. Lasting happiness often comes from meaningful connections and achievements. Friendship fact. A true friendship can withstand long periods of silence without discomfort. Love fact. Love isn't just about passion, but also about patience and understanding. Dating fact. Good dating advice is to be yourself, as cliché as that sounds. Male fact. A man with a great sense of humor can bring lightness to even the toughest situations. Girl's fact. A girl who values education often seeks to grow both personally and professionally. Relationship fact. In a healthy relationship, both partners feel safe to be their true selves. Psychology fact. People who prefer books over movies often enjoy the depth and imagination of written narratives. Intelligence fact. Those with high emotional intelligence are often great at de-escalating tense situations. Deep fact. The most profound wisdom often comes from the most unexpected sources. Gen Z fact. Gen Z often prefers digital communication over traditional methods. Millennial fact. Millennials are characterized by their adaptability and tech savviness. Parenting fact. Effective parenting combines love with discipline. Sad fact. The greatest sadness often comes from losing yourself while trying to please others. Happiness fact. Happiness is not the absence of problems, but the ability to deal with them effectively. Psychology fact. When people say they can't do something, they often mean they won't try. Fact. If your crush consistently sends you good morning messages, they're likely thinking of you first thing in the day. Male fact. When a man truly cares, he listens, not just to respond, but to understand. Fact. If a girl is passionate about her career, She's likely ambitious and driven in other aspects of life. Relationship fact. In a strong relationship, both partners apologize, not just one. Fact. People with high emotional intelligence often navigate conflicts with empathy and understanding. Deep fact. The strongest people aren't always the ones who win, but those who don't give up. Gen Z fact. Gen Z tends to value authenticity and creativity in their self-expression. Millennial fact. Millennials often prioritize work-life balance over high salaries. Parenting fact. Effective parenting involves setting boundaries with love and respect. Sad fact. The hardest thing to do is smiling when you're falling apart inside. Happiness fact. True happiness comes from within, not from someone else's approval. Friendship fact. Real friends don't just share laughs, but also tears and struggles. Love fact. Love means putting someone else's needs above your own. Dating fact. Successful dating is less about impressing and more about being genuine. Male fact. A man who values his family often brings those values into a relationship. Girls fact. When a girl is fiercely loyal, she often puts others' needs before her own. Relationship fact. A healthy relationship is built on mutual trust, not jealousy. Psychology fact. People who prefer solitude often have a rich, complex inner life. Emotional intelligence fact. High emotional intelligence often manifests as good listening skills and empathy. Deep fact. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than words ever could. Gen Z fact. Gen Z is more likely to advocate for social and environmental issues. Millennial fact. Millennials tend to prefer experiences over material possessions. Parenting fact. Good parenting isn't about giving everything but teaching value and respect. Sad fact. It's sad when you're used to being disappointed by others. Happiness fact. Happiness isn't about getting what you want, it's about appreciating what you have.
If you found value in today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Stay tuned as we continue to provide insights and strategies to help you rebuild and empower yourself. Remember, the journey to self-improvement starts with small steps, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, take care and stay curious about the incredible potential within you.